Chapter 1. A lady experiences real life. A lady is always on her toes. She realizes that every encounter makes lasting impressions. A lady knows how to make others feel at ease. A lady is gracious and thankful for any gesture of common courtesy directed toward her. When a lady is asked to be a bridesmaid, she accepts the request as an honor. If she does not particularly like the dress, she keeps this to herself. A lady does not use her camera phone in ways that intrude upon the privacy of others. A lady understands that if the taking of photographs is prohibited at any concert or other performances, or in an art gallery, that also means camera phone pictures or videos. A lady doesn't ask dating couples when they are getting married. Likewise, she doesn't ask married couples when or if they are planning to have children. A lady never compliments one person when she is in a group setting. She chooses a moment when the two of them are alone to offer her compliment. A lady knows how to prioritize her life in order to make herself available to family, friends, career, and other important considerations in her life. She also knows when she is feeling stretched too thin and how to pull back and sort out her priorities. A lady respects other people's time, whether at the office or at home. A lady and her cell phone. Although a cell phone is probably the most visible and commonplace tool for communication in today's world, a lady does her best to use her cell phone in the most unobtrusive manner possible. She knows that while a cell phone may be a necessity, there is no reason she should forget she is a lady when using one. A lady is very careful not to place greater importance on the person on the other end of her telephone conversation than the people in her immediate company. That means that if she is on the telephone when she pulls up at the dry cleaners, she finishes her conversation in the car and does not attempt to conduct her transaction and carry on a conversation at the same time. That also means that unless there is an extreme emergency, a lady does not interrupt a personal conversation over lunch to take a phone call. A lady's telephone conversations, whether business or private, are still personal. She knows that others in her immediate vicinity do not want to hear her close a deal or recount the details of a television show. A lady knows that other people are no more interested in hearing her private conversations than she is in hearing theirs. If a lady must make or receive a phone call while she is in a public place, she moves to a spot where she will cause the least possible disturbance. A lady never asks friends who are professionals, such as lawyers or doctors, for free advice in their area of specialty. She makes an appointment to see them at their office and fully expects to pay for the services they provide. Should the friends offer their services for free or for a reduced cost, she accepts their gesture graciously. A lady goes to the theater. Whether attending the theater on a date or with friends, a lady makes every possible effort to be on time for the performance. Not doing so shows a lack of respect for both the performers and fellow audience members. If she should arrive late, a lady follows the instructions of the ushers. She realizes her tardiness may result in waiting to be seated during a break in the performance. When that break arrives, she goes to her seat as quickly and quietly as possible. Because a lady is considerate of others around her, she does not talk during the performance. Likewise, if she must bring her cell phone with her, she turns it off before entering the theater. A well-prepared lady has a cough drop in her purse, whether for herself or for the person with whom she attends the performance, and, when allowed, a bottle of water. If a lady finds herself surprised by an uncontrollable coughing jag, she leaves the theater both for her own good and for the good of others. A lady is prepared when she walks up to an ATM machine or is in the drive-through lane at a bank. If she isn't prepared, she offers to let the person in line behind her go first while she fills out her deposit slip. If a lady finds herself in the company of someone who is embarrassing her, she may ask to be taken home. Should her friend refuse, a lady may feel free to leave, even if that means calling a cab or asking another friend for a ride home. A lady holds her temper when dealing with customer service representatives on the phone, no matter how indifferent they may seem or what their language may be. She knows that arguing with an anonymous person on the other end of the telephone line will get her nowhere. If a lady must excuse herself from the dinner table, she simply says, "Excuse me." No further explanation is necessary.